Hi, it's Bridget with Life on Spectrum, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about toilet training. Now, unfortunately, I can't speak much about how females actually learn how to potty train, especially with on the spectrum, but I can give some helpful hints with boys, and maybe you can actually take some of this information and turn it into the girl's perspective. First and foremost, always make sure you put it in their schedule. You should have a schedule posted, like I've mentioned before, with actually zip Velcro, and I would say every hour and a half to 2 hours, try to get them into the bathroom. But I have a funny story what happened with my son. Since I am a girl and I don't actually typically use the restroom like most men do, of course I don't stand up, I had a very difficult time trying to persuade my son to stand up and urinate instead of just sitting down like mom does. So a couple of times what I would do is I actually took him outside and we made a game of shooting off his urine on the back porch into our yard because we lived in the middle of nowhere. However, then I realized that he associated going to the bathroom to outside and not inside. So then I had to redo the whole thing because every time he needed to go to the bathroom, he'd strip down and run outside naked. So I had to stop that. So the next step I had to do is try to bring him back inside. So unfortunately, for every male friend that I had, and plus my brother, which would be my son's uncle, and my father, every time we were around them, I made him go into the bathroom when they had to go to the bathroom. So he had to witness men actually using the restroom standing up. He then got the idea that, okay, mom means business, I can't sit down anymore. So when we were alone, I also had to come up with a game or something. So every hour and a half, 2 hours, when he had it on his schedule, we'd go into the bathroom. And for a while, I had a cup of Cheerios sitting on the, I guess you would say like the bathroom counter. And he knew he could take 2 or 3 Cheerios and throw them in the toilet. And he would actually try to just shoot and aim for them in the toilet. So it was more of a game. However, once I actually didn't get in the bathroom when he went in, and I caught him taking the Cheerios out of the toilet and trying to eat them. So I realized I was gonna have to stop that game too. So I came up with an idea. I actually came up with my own little shooting game. And this is just a quick example. Remember, I was a single mom, didn't have tons of money. So I went to the dollar store and got flushable wipes. And they're really cheap, and I understand that. But rip them open and let them dry. And then take a marker and you can draw smiley faces or you can draw bullseyes. And then you can lay it floating into the toilet and it gives them something to shoot at. One piece of advice though, make sure it's permanent marker. Because the first time I did it, it was water-based marker and it turned the water red. And I remember my son yelling and screaming through the house thinking that his urine was red. So be aware of that, make sure you use permanent marker. But hopefully these few tips will help with the potty training. Make it fun. There's tons of books out there too. We read one every so often, especially once a day maybe, right before he went to the bathroom, and it actually helped too. So good luck with potty training. Hopefully some of these tips help, and hopefully I made you laugh a little bit. And it's Bridget with Life on Spectrum. Thanks for watching that episode, and make sure you come back and join us again for upcoming videos. They'll be uploaded almost on a daily basis. Also, if you really enjoyed us, like us below, or even leave a comment for us to respond back to. And if for all of you that are really involved in the Life on Spectrum, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate you. We hope that this is worthwhile for you, and we'll see you next time on Life on Spectrum.